Today, I am going to talk about some of the team platform features within Dotloop that Kentucky and Pro Realty uses. When I refer to team platform, that's just the platform that our company uses within Dotloop, not necessarily that you are on a team. So if your front screen looks different than mine, you are probably using grid view. This is grid view. I personally do not like grid view, so I like to keep mine on list view. So I go back to list. So this is what the list view looks like. So here's mine. And the first thing I want to talk to you about is this search bar. So you can see here that I have my filters set to hide archived, and I only want to see anything that has a loop status of under contract or active listing. So if I'm wanting to search for something that we've sold or that's been archived or even a pre-offer, it's not going to show up in my filters. So I can go over here to this new search bar feature we have. You can search by address, title, MLS, maybe remember the closing date, their last name. So let's type for something. I'm going to type in, I remember we had one on John Quill. So I'm going to type in John. I don't remember what it is, but John Quill. And let's go to search all loops. And it's going to pull up any loop that had the address with the name John Quill. So you can see this one was terminated and this one was sold. So if I was trying to find documents, I could click on whichever one that I needed and click on that. Again, this new feature, if you remember the MLS number or you just remember someone's last name, you can search by their last name. So this was Frank Hensley, and these are all the loops that we created with Frank. So it's just a quick, easy reference guide, and you want to make sure that when you're typing it in, you click search all loops because this search all loop is searching without the parameters of your filters. So that's the search bar. Next, I want to talk to you about tags. You can see here it looks like a little price tag, and I've made tags on the front of each one of the loops with all the listing agents and the buying agents. This is just a quick reference guide that I like to use so that if Trent calls me and wants to know who the buyer's agent is on Fairwood, I can say it's Wendy Cornell. So you can see right here. So in order to add a tag or edit it, you just click it and you start typing. If some of your tags are the same as what you've already created, like if Jason's the buying agent and Trent's the listing agent, I can click that one. If it's new, you can just keep typing and then hit, whenever your tag's complete, just hit the button and click it. Okay, so that is the tag on the outside. I'm going to talk to you about tags on the inside of the loop. If you scroll over, you can see that you can add tags to any part of the loop. It says add tag right here if you highlight. The next place that I like to add a tag is the earnest money. So I like to keep a tag on where the earnest money is being held at. So you can see right here, the earnest money is being held at Remax First. Again, this is just a quick reference guide so that whenever I'm doing a closing, I know that I need to contact Remax First and make sure that they are bringing the earnest money check to the closing, or if it's being held at our company, I need to get the earnest money check before closing. Tags are just a quick reference guide when you're scrolling through. Every time you tag yourself in something, you'll get an email saying that you were tagged in that loop. So there it is on tags. The next thing I want to talk to you about is clauses. So go up here to your templates on the top right hand corner, scroll all the way down. You will not have all of this because you're not an admin, but scroll all the way down till you get to clauses. And clauses is just another word for predictive texting. So what this means is I've created clauses for everything that our agents or myself type that we have to type over and over again. So Trent types his name probably 30 times plus a day. So I've just typed in Trent Roofing, Jason McKnight, their emails, Kentucky and Pro Realty. Anything that you type over and over again in any document, you can create a clause for. So I'm going to do a new clause and I'm going to type in Melanie Stumler, because we use Melanie sometimes on some of our closings. So whenever I'm doing my contract to close paperwork and I'm typing in who the lender is, all I have to do is type in an M And anything that has an M in it will pop up. Or if I want to type in Mel, it'll automatically pop up and do a predictive texting to it. So if you have any predictive texting that you want me to add or you want to add yourself, go into clauses, hit new clause, and type in your clause, hit add. Now, as the admin, I share everything with the team so that they can have with anyone in the company so that they have it so that anytime, let's say Eric Miller is typing in and he's working with Melanie as a lender, he just has to type in Mel and it'll automatically populate it for him. You can use these clauses in any of the documents that you're typing. It does not necessarily have to be your purchase agreement or your listing contract. Like I said, it can be your contract to close form, your seller's disclosure, anything. So I'm going to show you real quick. Let's go to one that I created. And let's go down here to contract to close. You can autofill. I don't have anything to autofill at this time, but let's just autofill it. Okay, so let's say we have Trent right here, and let's type in Trent's phone number. And you can see right here, all the numbers that start with 502 have popped up. So I'm going to choose Trent's number. Okay, that predictive text, and then I'm going to type, and there's Kentucky Pro. So you see how easy that is to use. Let's go down here to the lending officer. You can see I just used Melanie, and I typed in Mel, and there's Melanie. And if you want to use Movement Mortgage, there's Movement Mortgage. I'm going to use Momentum Title. So this is just, it cuts your time in half by having to type everything in. So I don't want to say that. Back. Okay, so those are some of the new teen platform features. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll be happy to help you.